I used to overspend all the time because I thought that spending money was buying me happiness, until I realized I was actually buying myself sadness. Let me explain. I would go to work at a job that I hated to earn money, and then I'd be so stressed out from the job that I hated that I'd want to go and spend money on something to make me feel better. Maybe it was a new purse, maybe it was a new eye roller, maybe it was a bottle of wine. And so I'd spend my entire paycheck and I'd go to bed at night stressed, worrying because I didn't have money to pay off my student loans, I didn't have money for a down payment on a house, I didn't have money to pay for my wedding, and I just felt like I kept falling further and further behind. I'm watching everyone on social media living it up, living the life, and I'm like, hi, what about me? And this feeling of falling behind and not hitting my goals, it made me sad. And then I'd wake up sad and I'd go to my job sad and my job would make me sad, and it'd become this vicious cycle. I was so unhappy, which is weird because if spending money on the things I was buying actually brought me the happiness that I thought it did, wouldn't I at least have some happiness in my life? What I had to learn was spending money is not the enemy, but spending out of alignment with our values and our goals is. I was spending that way to overcompensate for the fact that I felt like shit in my life. I was spending that way to try to chase some dopamine to feel better momentarily, not realizing that being financially irresponsible, not setting future goals, not paying my future self first, meant that I was solidifying the situation and the lifestyle that I was unhappy with. I was causing all of my own pain in the name of happiness. When I finally learned how money works, I started spending more on things that were truly in alignment with my values and my goals, which for me personally is freedom and family. And I started to cut anything that didn't serve me, grow me, or make me happy. I still shopped, I still ate out, but I didn't do it in excess. I did it until a feeling of enough. I didn't overconsume. Think of it like when you go to the buffet, you have one plate and you feel good, and then you're like, that was kind of yummy, I'm gonna go back for a second. Then you're like, that was really good, maybe I'm gonna go back for dessert. Now you're a couple plates in and you feel like shit. You thought you were giving yourself more happiness by eating more food, but once you pass that level of enough, it was actually only downhill from there.